almost nothing that we use online these days stick around, right? That new shopping website, favorite app that we used to use a couple of years back, woof, vanished, and nobody even noticed. But that's how the tech world is. It's fast-paced, it's moving so fast, we can barely keep up. But then you come across companies like Zoho, and then you stop and wonder, okay, these guys have been making products and making them survive for decades. Then you stop around and think, how? Back in 2006, when Zoho was starting to make a change in the market, in the tech space, there was one person sitting around building a small yet powerful and simple tool that solved his team's problems. That tool survived 20 freaking years. 20 years, guys. That's 2 decades. I'm in disbelief. 20 years, a tool survives a competitive tech space. That takes guts. That takes grit and an amazing team. That small tool right now has more than 100,000 global users. That, guys, is Zoho Projects. So today, guys, we are here at Zoho's headquarters. You can see the iconic blue building behind me, to understand what makes it all happen and what is the winning mantra. How did they manage to be here and make a product a successful one in 20 long years? So guys, hang on with us and let's go through this journey.
To understand any of this, there was one person we had to talk to first, because this did not start with a big team or a big plan. It started with one developer who sat down and built the first version himself.
Hi Vijay, should I call you Vijay or should I call you PSV?
Anything is fine for me, yeah.
20 years back, flashback to 2006, no AI, no tech hype, or I shouldn't say no tech hype, very less tech hype. What did it feel back then and what did the world feel like?
At that time, it's like SaaS was booming and the world was all about moving from on-premise desktop-based software to a cloud-based applications, and we were about to do SaaS-based applications for different business domains like Word, PowerPoint, Excel, spreadsheet, as well as a CRM and a project management. And I ended up with starting the project management SaaS application.
How did it strike you that you should build a project management?
I was studying a MS degree in BITS Pilani at that time, and
oh wow,
as a distance learning program. And in my final semester, I wanted to do a project to submit. So my degree is a MS Software Systems. So it aligned, like, so I want to do some project there. And our CEO, Mani Vembu, also at that time was looking for a SaaS application to be built. And we discussed and we got the idea of doing a project management application. So which aligned with the SaaS application for the company for a project management and for my final year project, right? So it aligned.
So the flip of a switch moment was your final year assignment.
Yeah. So it aligned in both ways, yeah.
See guys, how things pan out. I mean, your final year assignment then turns into a 20-year-old product. So that's how the world is. It was just you, right? Or I actually talked to Usha from Zoho Sprints team.
Yeah.
And she said that she has been working here for like 18, 19 years and she was working alongside you.
So the initial version was launched only by me.
Yeah.
So it started in late 2005.
Yeah.
And it was launched in August 2006. So in a span of 8 months, I developed, right? And it was released.
Right.
Usha joined in Jan 2007, after the initial version of launch.
5-6 months down the line.
Yeah. So and she's the first developer for Zoho Projects.
Yeah.
And she joined 5 months later after the launch, initial launch.
Normally, when you think of a software company, you picture a big glass building in a big city. This is the exact opposite of that. A lot of what Zoho builds comes from small towns and villages in rural India. One of these offices actually started inside an old fruit factory with just a few people. And guys, that changes everything about how they work. They built the whole company without taking a single rupee or a dollar from any investors and still grew it into a business worth more than $1 billion. Something we can proudly call made in India and built for the world. So the question we kept asking was simple. That tiny project back from 2006, what did it grow into?
I'm Santosh, so I'm working as a quality engineer. 13 to 14 years long journey for me in Zoho Projects.
I've been working here for like past 11 years. So I came in here, I completed a diploma in civil engineering and
You came from Zoho schools?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Satyanarayanan. I've been with Zoho for around 12 years. I joined as a technical support engineer. Now I'm working as a product manager for Zoho Projects.
Hi, I'm Fayaz. I lead Zoho Projects support team and I've been with the company for nearly 14 years.
I'm Janani. I have been part of product management team for 5 years in Zoho.
My name is Anandakrishnan, so I have been a part of Zoho Projects for 2 years.
My name is Sinoj Brito. I have been part of Zoho Projects for the last 7 months.
I'm Mughal. I had the user education and for projects, sprints and for bug tracker. I come under PSV Vijay.
So I am Alan. I'm engineering manager for the mobile application of Zoho Projects. So I'm associated with Zoho for the past 15 years.
So I'm Arvind and I have been with Zoho since 2001, so 25 years. So I joined as a programmer, then moved into marketing in 2003.
Actually, I was joined at August 2006. This is my 20th year at Zoho. But for projects, this is my 18th.
So I'm Usha. I'm heading Zoho Sprints here. But I started my journey with Zoho Projects, as a developer in 2007. It's my 20th year here.
I'm Saranya. So I'm a product manager here. Actually, I head the product management team of Zoho Projects and Projects Plus. I've been with Zoho for last 18 years, around 18 years.
So I'm a marketer for Zoho.
I used the marketing team for Zoho, by the way.
Fine. I mean, see, in Zoho, at least we don't look at titles. So whether you are a manager or not doesn't matter. You should still be an individual contributor. That's what matters. So here, that's how it works. So yeah, I call myself a marketer. Okay, if you want to call myself by my designation, fine. I'm the marketing manager for the product management suite of products. There you go.
Hi guys, I'm Prasanna. I work as manager customer success in Zoho Projects and Zoho Sprints for the past 18 years.
People usually wonder, you guys build so much stuff here. Do you use your own products?
Yeah, we use our own products.
I spend a lot of time on Click.
So I use Zoho Analytics a lot.
Product that probably fascinates me is Creator because it seems to solve so many problems.
Using Zoho Projects to track my team's work or whatever it is. In case we need a strict timeline, we also work on sprints.
Zoho CRM.
Zoho CRM, that's
and
my favorite.
Zoho Mail.
Zoho Mail.
Yeah, Zoho Sheet and Zoho Projects. Because as a manager, I have the ease of use of Zoho Sheet in most of managing small things.
Zoho Desk, that is the help desk.
Next to projects, I think it is Zoho Click.
Zoho Mail, Click. So we use it, everybody uses it in the company. Apart from that, I use Zoho Writer a lot.
And the other thing is like Zoho Voice for the phone support. Customers can reach us inbound and we also do outbound.
First, we used to get feedback from the customers, then we start using our own products and we got to learn more about it and we did more enhancements using this approach. So yes, it has been very helpful for us.
You have like 6 different resources working on a project. You need all those
Let's call them people and not resources.
Well,
I don't like to call them resources.
Don't embarrass me like that. Me being a marketer myself, I haven't really used a project management tool per se on my day-to-day operations. So how does that turn out?
Okay, let me ask you this question. For this shoot right now, you have all these people right here.
Yeah.
You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 people right here.
Yeah.
How are you coordinating between all these 7 people? You probably have a checklist of some sort.
Exactly.
You're booking tickets on WhatsApp. You're talking to Naveen. You're trying to figure out where to stay.
Yeah.
All this. Now imagine you have one place where you can centralize all this communication. Simple as that. What to do, who has to do it, when it has to be done, and how it has to be done. That's one.
Considering the product management perspective or more in-depth concepts of product management, Zoho Projects comes as a very handy tool.
I would vote for Zoho Projects definitely. Because that is the product I started working for.
First is projects. Definitely, I'm damn sure.
Yeah.
Click. It's a kind of collaboration tool.
Yeah.
Everybody should be there.
Yeah. Which is your next favorite team or next
I
favorite?
don't really have any favorites because I am a Zoho marketer. That's the truth. I am a Zoho marketer. So in that case, for me, Zoho matters more.
Zoho as a brand.
Zoho as a brand
Zoho as
matters
a brand
more than
matters.
just the individual products.
Today, it is used by small startups, huge companies, by hospitals, factories, and agencies in more than 180 countries. All of it going back to those first 50 customers.
What's the biggest thing that Zoho Projects, me as a user, as a layman, what would Zoho Projects give me back if I start using Zoho Projects tomorrow?
The usability part. The usability part in projects is comparatively very simple when you compare to other products. That's the main thing I would say.
Can you walk me through a typical Zoho Projects product manager day? How does it look like? From parking your car to that, coming to your office and then working around. How does it look like the entire day?
I would say once you comes in, the main thing is checking out your emails.
Yeah.
Like as a product manager, you also need to talk to customers.
Yeah.
So the customers and partners too. You'll get a lot of emails too.
While walking to my seat, I will think of a use case, a simple use case from an end user.
A problem statement.
Yes. So how can I solve it?
If there's any problems or something, you just need to sort it out. That's our first job.
Yeah.
The next comes what will be the next upcoming features. So we got to analyze the market, those kind of things comes in. And the third one will be the reviewing part. So there will be a lot of projects, a lot of features that will be on review. We got to review it, we got to give feedbacks to it. Those kind of things comes in.
It's no secret, AI and ZR is integrated across channels, across all the products of Zoho. How frequently do you think you are using or your team is using AI?
Yeah, everyone is using AI within my marketing team. So now from writing content to say creating videos. So AI is part of all of at least my team's marketing activities.
Actually, I'm using OpenAI.
We believe that AI is most of an enabler rather than a threat.
In this era, in this AI era, we need to make the product more AI-centric, AI-driven project management tool to achieve and to give more solution to the customers in the AI-centric way.
There is something that changed the way we looked at today. Tools like these are famous for dying. People download them, use apps for a week or a month and then forget about it and they move on. So lasting 20 years is not really about features, right? It's about survival. This one outlasted almost everyone that started with it. For a product, for tech, it can't run autonomously, smoothly, every single day, 24/7, right? It is bound to sometimes malfunction, sometimes break down. So what's the behind the scenes scenario for your team? So is it panic? Is it like, oh yeah, we'll take care of this? You guys are confident? How does it work?
So it's not like we always have those criteria. Like there's also always a backup server. So it's not just Zoho Projects not running on one server. There's always a backup server. So if one fails, the backup server will kick in. Before something happens, we usually fix that server. So there won't be any downtime in Zoho Projects.
There would be no downtime at all?
No downtime at all. Maybe once in a blue moon, we'll have a maintenance.
That's like deliberate.
Yeah, deliberate. We don't have a downtime. No, you could have checked it.
What is that one thing that you or your team, maybe team members, have kept running and nobody has thanked you enough for it? Availability, your time.
It has never been like that in reality. It's not like nobody has recognized that or thanked us regarding that.
I'm not sure. We always get appreciation, so it's not a problem.
That's wonderful. What was it? I'm very curious. What was it like? Of course, this huge campus, this fantastic new building that you guys are creating now, it was all not there. You guys were working out of a rented office?
Yeah, it's a rented office in Velachery.
Velachery, yeah. Then you guys moved on to DLF.
Then we came here.
Then here. See, I have my research done. So, how did it feel like working like 2-3 people at max and not that many resources? Tech, again, was not that accessible as it is today. So, did it feel heavy sometimes?
Not much, because we had I would say the tech stalwarts were here in our company at that time itself. So any questions or any doubt at that time itself, I have belief that there is a strong resource behind me. So any questions, any solution, I have though I'll always contact the stalwarts and we have the experts at that time itself on how to build a product. So most of the products are Java based. So we had an experience before the SaaS thing. We had the experience of developing Java based applications. So I never had that.
Right from AdventNet.
Yes. So most of the applications are Java based. And we are the experts also. So when I joined, I struck the shoulders with as many experts, technical experts, Java developers. I learned from them and I started this Zoho Projects SaaS application. So it was a firm belief that there is like, today we have so much of resources of learning, searching, right? At that time, anything, we have the traditional Java doc and the application, sample applications will be built. We learn from them, we'll do a mistake, we'll learn, we create something else new. And always there is an expert behind, the team behind, they will help us.
There always have been that sort of a freedom with everybody working here, that you can fail, you can maybe a product gets discontinued for a while, but then again you built a new stuff.
We'll restart. See, assume if the idea is not working out today, maybe in 3 to 4 months time, if again the idea comes in a different perspective, we'll restart and again it takes its own shape.
So what is it then? What actually kept this alive when so much else just disappeared?
If you look at the 20 years, you can almost watch the whole industry change through it. They added social features back in 2009 when most people still lived inside their email. Then came mobile apps, then automation, then analytics, and finally AI. And somewhere along the way, they even built a whole separate version of the product just for one law firm. That tells you how far these people will go for their teams that depend on them. But if you take away all of it, the features, the updates, even the AI, you're left with one thing that really explains why it survived.
And it is not a feature at all. It is trust. Teams handling it, their deadlines, their launches, the work they have spent months on.
Still it's new. They say it's 20 years into the product. I'm completing 25 years in Zoho. So every day I see it as a new day again, new beginning and new learning. Still I have to learn a lot. I have still a long way to travel. That's why I see every day.
And that right there was the answer we did not see coming. 20 years in, with more than 100,000 users and companies depending on it, globally, the person who built it still opens it up and sees what is not finished yet. That is the whole thing. It lasted 20 years because the people building it never once felt that it was done. It is honestly hard to wrap your head around one developer sitting alone in 2006 fixing one small problem, and now 20 years later, here we are, driving through an entire campus built around it, with over 100,000 users globally depending on it every single day, all over the world. And the strangest part is, nobody here is acting like they have arrived. There is no victory lap. If anything, they talk about like they are still at the very beginning. We honestly waited for someone to call this a finished story. Maybe a win or maybe a milestone that they've accomplished, something to celebrate and move on from. But that moment never really came.
I didn't know much about project management. I looked at the tool and looked at all the problems it was solving. And I thought it was doing a pretty good job. But then as you interact with your teammates, peers across Zoho, and then later on with the customers, you realize that, okay, you could do so much more.
Everyone we spoke to, from the newest person on the floor to the man who wrote the first line of code, kept talking about what is still ahead and what is not behind them.
See, for me, it's my brainchild. I would say it's a self-belief. For others or investors, right?
It's just a product.
It's a product, and maybe as I can show the numbers, now they can see and trust what this product can do, right? Another 2 decades, this product can deliver what we built, right? So the current generation of what we are trying to do is the AI-infused project management at all levels, right? So it is going to do another leverage in next next level of our other next 2 decades of project management can be easily managed with the current set of features and the evolution that is we are working on.
20 years. Think about everything that fits inside that. Thousands of quiet updates nobody ever noticed. Late nights and small fixes at even 3 in the morning perhaps. Millions of deadlines met, launches shipped, teams that stayed together because for once they could actually see what they were building. And 20 years of wins and plenty of failures too. All of it held by one stubborn little idea. That work just gets better when people can finally see it together. And maybe that is the real lesson in all of this. The things that last are almost never the loudest ones. They are the ones that just quietly keep showing up, keep getting a little better, and never once decide that they are finished.